when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Habib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again today.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. When they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Habib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, and the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Habib Nurmagomedov striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down.
He can't hold me down, but it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all, Habib.
So Ислам Makachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Mahachев has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Mahachев because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Ислам Makachev. Ислам Makachev. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Habib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Ислам Makachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, file this under a matchup you thought you would never see. Your former AKA teammates, Ислам Makachev and Habib Nurmagomedov. It's a fascinating matchup, and tonight we will finally find out which of these two men is really better in these martial arts.
You know, the fact that people talk about it so much tells you how good and interesting a matchup it is. You have Ислам Makachev, who is a better striker than Habib Nurmagomedov, but then you have Hабib, who is just an absolute dog. He's gonna press forward, you may hit him, he will not take a step back. This matchup is so fun to watch. I've experienced it before. Luckily, you guys get to do that tonight. It's gonna be fun. All right to the mouth. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knee.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want us.
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony John.
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the heat. Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out? Oh, he's trying to pin that onto the triangle now. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Olenek. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel triple tuck.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready? You ready?
Round two underway. Oh, nice straight punch there by Nurmagomedov. And just misses with that big right hand. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has...
He's going guillotine. Oh, man, that was slick.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. There it is, now he's on the mount. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut. In the half guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Ислам Machashev. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Machashev's in half guard now. Side control now. Less than a minute to go in the round. Machashev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Knee on belly.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
All right, man, take a seat for me. That was awesome. You really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there, and I want good home.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Just out of range with that right hook. Nurmagomedov gets the takedown. Useful. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Khabib's in half guard.
Side control.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there.
Oh, nice.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Rest, everybody. Breathe. Refocus. Now, he won that round on the ground. I need you to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, beautiful level change. He passes the half.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ислам Machachев. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Machachev's back in half guard. Nice strike from bottom position.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Khabib's in half guard. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Machachev's back in full mount. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll his back. Oh, wow.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Machachev's right back to the full mount here.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
All right, brother, that was great. Awesome round. Completely dominated that round. I need more of the same. This is the last round. Get out there, punch into that takedown.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Habib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Now he's going full mount. Massive shot from the top.
Khabib's in half guard now. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Getting him out here. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. big explosive actions, panicky actions, are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Might be a submission attempt here, Chief.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, has the guard closed here. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That was nice.
Lands with the ground and pound here. One minute to go in the fight. Nurmagomedov's back in full now. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Machiev gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can wrap. And there's the single leg.
Great shot from the top position.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll see how the judges saw it.
After
Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ислам Махачев.